Macedonia, Norway, Pakistan or Palestine. What do these words mean and where did they come from? This is what we're here to find out in another episode of Country Names and their Etymologies. The first country we take a look at today is North Macedonia. Macedonia or Makedonija is obviously a Greek term referring to the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedonia. Their name derives from makednós, meaning tall or slim, having the same root as mákros, which means tall, long or high. This probably was used with the meaning of highlanders or maybe the tall ones. The term Macedonia kind of disappeared from public consciousness after the Ottomans took over the Balkans. But starting with the 19th century, when nationalism arose within the Ottoman Empire, Macedonia came back. And wouldn't you know it, Greeks, Bulgarians, Serbians, Montenegrins, and at one point even Romanians claimed Macedonia as their own. In the aftermath of several wars, the region of Macedonia was split between Greece and Yugoslavia. When Yugoslavia broke apart, Macedonia became an independent country, which once more led to disputes with Greece. It was only in 2019 that the two countries settled this issue and the Republic of Macedonia changed its name to North Macedonia. Despite being a northern, cold country, Norway is one of the richest and happiest countries in the entire world. With regards to their name, it originates from the Old Norse Norðurvegur or Old English Northweg, both meaning the northern way or the way leading to the north. This was how the Anglo-Saxons referred to the Atlantic coastline of Norway and possibly how Norsemen called the sailing routes along the same coast. These lands were also called Nordmannaland, meaning land of the Northmen. Norður is of Proto-Indo-European origin from the word gnær, meaning inner or under, while vegur comes from weg, meaning to bring or transport. A country that lies in sharp contrast with Norway is Oman. While we don't know for sure where Oman comes from, its most likely source is the ancient city of Sohar. Both Pliny the Elder and Ptolemy mention a place called Omana and Omanon, which coincidentally was the colloquial name of Sohar. Sohar, by the way, is a former capital and the most prevalent city-state at the time the name became associated with the region as a whole. As to why the city was called as such, historians believe Oman stems from the Arabic root amun, meaning to settle or to dwell, or a place where one enters and chooses to stay. So in other words, the city of the Amun was the city of settled people as opposed to the Badawin or the Bedouin, a traditionally nomadic tribe. One of the most famous countries of Asia is Pakistan. Their name literally means the land of the pure in both Urdu and Persian. Pak is pure in Persian and Stan is a Persian suffix meaning the place of. Both Persian and Urdu, Pakistan's main language, are Indo-European languages, so Pak is related to the Latin purus and the English pure and has its origins in the Proto-Indo-European peu, meaning to cleanse or purify. Stan, related to Latin status or English stand, is also a Proto-Indo-European word, steh, which means to stand. Pakistan got its name from Chaudhry Rahmat Ali, a Pakistani activist who fought for the creation of a separate Muslim-majority dominion separate from the rest of India. The original form, Pakistan, was an acronym of the names of the Muslim homelands of western India: Punjab, Afghania, Kashmir, Sindh, and Balochistan. Far away from these places, in the Pacific Ocean, lies the island nation of Palau. It's a collection of 340 paradise-like islands, and trust me, you wanna go there. Their name is the German version of the endonym bellow. One theory suggests that bellow is a form of the word bellu, meaning village. The other theory says that it comes from aibebelau, meaning indirect replies. Indirect replies? What's that all about? Well, it refers to Palau's creation myth. The story goes that in the beginning there were only two islands. On one of these islands a girl was born, Chuab. She grew very fast and very large, and her hunger had no limits. She ate pigs and children whole. So the people started gathering wood and leaves at her feet to burn her. Seeing this, Joab started asking questions to her mother but received only indirect replies. So she burned, and when she fell, the remnants of her body formed all the other islands of Palau. The next country on our list is Palestine. I know this is a controversial place with lots of issues, but please abstain yourself from any political comments. Thanks. The English term Palestine is of Latin origin, Palestina, also used after the fall of Rome and Byzantine as Philastin or Philistine. The Romans named their province as such when they merged Roman Syria and Roman Judea, the consensus being that it was an attempt to sever the connection of the Jews with their homeland. This came after the Romans crushed the Bar Kokhba revolt and exiled the majority of Jews from the province. But of course, the Romans didn't just invent this name, it has an even older origin. The original Hebrew term was Peleshet, meaning the land of the Philistines, who lived between the realms of Egypt and Phoenicia. This term, Peleste or Peleshet, appears in Egyptian hieroglyphs from the year 1150 BC, so this is truly ancient history. As to what it actually means, the jury's still out on that one. Lastly, we take a good look at the Central American country of Panama. Even though this is not ancient history, we still don't know for sure where the term Panama comes from. One theory says that it refers to the Panama tree, a commonly found species. Another states that the first settlers arrived here in August, a period when butterflies are abundant. Supposedly, in one or several indigenous languages, Panama means many butterflies. Yet another theory suggests that Panama was a small fishing village and the term means an abundance of fish. The most scientifically accurate theory states that Panama is a Spanish corruption of Banaba, a word meaning distant or far away. But which of these is the correct answer is, as of right now, anybody's guess. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Tell me what you think about it downstairs, and do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more episodes. If you really enjoyed this, there's a Patreon page where you can support my work. I hope to see you next time. Bye.